Okay, everyone, I need you to turn back 2 pages so that you're looking at handout 15A, the evidence organizer for focusing question task 4, Nez Perce. And I want you to circle where it says Nez Perce because you're going to have 2 evidence organizers and I don't want you to get them confused. The directions: use this evidence organizer to help you organize your thinking in preparation for writing about the prompt for focusing question task 2. In the first gray row, prompt: contrast, which means to tell the difference. Contrast the significance or importance of the Nez Perce homeland to the Nez Perce and to the U.S. government. What does this land mean to each group, and what does this show about each group's cultural beliefs and values? And then the next row is gray, and it says Nez Perce, so I'm going to circle Nez Perce again. So, ladies and gentlemen, in that first column where it says context, what is happening in the text, please go ahead and put a red X, just a simple corner-to-corner X. Turn the page because this evidence organizer is two-sided. And do the same thing in that first column. Put an X in those 2 boxes. So now it looks like this on the back as well. Okay, so turn back to the first page. So this is really nice. They've given you the evidence. They gave it to you. You have to pick which one you want to use. So I'm going to read all 3 of them to you, and then you should put a star in the box next to the one that you want to use. So the first piece of evidence says, you do not understand that Wallowa is my home, and you do not understand why. I have many names, but thunder rolling in the mountains is the name that binds me forever to this land of the wandering waters. And that was Chief Joseph talking to General Howard from pages 14 and 15. Turn the page. The next piece of evidence is this. The spirit chief made the mountains. He made the streams and meadows, the trees, the grass, the beasts that eat the grass, and the birds that weave it into nests. The spirit chief made everything. Who is this man that will tell us to leave our home, our mother, and go to a place that does not belong to us? And that was Tuhoosot to General Howard, and that came from page 15. The third piece of evidence is this one. The idea of being driven away by soldiers to a strange place far from the home I loved made wild thoughts flash through my mind. And that quote comes from Sound of Running Feet. So, which one are you going to pick? I'm not going to show you mine. Okay, so I have chosen my piece of evidence. I put a star there. So, now we have our evidence. We have our page number. Now let's look at the elaboration column. I'm in the gray box where it says elaboration. Why is this evidence important? What does it show about what the land means to the Nez Perce? What does the land's significance reveal about Nez Perce cultural beliefs and values? So, in your yellow packet, please turn to the evidence chart for citing and elaborating evidence, citing text evidence and elaborating on it. And we're in the second column for elaboration. So you need to pick a statement to start your sentence. I am going to choose this piece of evidence proves that. Now listen, you cannot choose one that says because. Like you can't choose this matters because, or this is important because, and I'll tell you why. It's because you're going to be using the word because in a minute, and you can't have the word because twice in your sentence. So choose an elaboration statement that does not include the word because. So I have this piece of evidence proves that the Nez Perce value the land because, and then you have to explain how the one that you chose shows that they value their land. Why is it that they value their land based on the piece of evidence that you've shown? So I can't say any more than that. I've already given you the beginning of your sentence. So you're choosing one of the elaboration statements, and it cannot have the word because in it, because you're going to be saying because again. So many becauses. So I wrote, this piece of evidence proves that the Nez Perce value their land because, and then I'm going to say why. All right, so go ahead and finish your elaboration statement.